channel, Freestyle Conversation. Today's own is more of information conversation, and it is it's a top-up video following the one that I did concerning tips on how to ace your immigrant interview session. Today's own, I'm going to talk about what you should do when you have finally received that visa. I am excited, and if you are, stay tuned and I'll be right back. Hi, so you have been informed that your visa is approved and that you'll be receiving it in 2 weeks or less, and that you can pick up your passport. You are excited. I mean, I would be excited. I was excited. So if you're like me, you probably started packing your clothes way before even the interview date. So today I would like to share with you some of the preparations, and I would like to begin with packing of your clothes. Okay, first of all, I would admonish you to learn or know about the country you're visiting, and so that when you're packing your clothes, you know which clothes to pack more. Okay, so in this case, if you're coming to, for example, if you're coming to the US or similar countries, you know that you can wear the clothes that you're wearing in your country and all, but they're more casual and stuff, so you know which ones to pack. But then, for example, again, if you're going to a place like Saudi Arabia, then you don't have to pack a lot of the mini skirts and those kind of clothes, because you will not even be able to wear them. So what I'm saying is, know the country you're going to, know what is considered appropriate kind of dressing in that country. 2, on packing of clothes, I would say know the season and weather condition of the time you're traveling to that country. What do I mean by that? You want to know if it's cold season or it's warm at the time, so that you know which clothes to pack more during that period. You don't want to just step in there and start buying clothes and using up your money. So know the season. 3rd, on that point, I would say depending on the length of time of your stay in that particular country, pack sizable amount of clothes. Okay, so if you're a student, I wouldn't advise that you go and then just start buying clothes. Or even if you intend to visit the place and be there for a while, or you just relocating, at least pack clothes that can last like 6 months, so that you don't have to just use your money on clothing immediately. And then again, on packing of your clothes, I would say pack less traditional clothes. Again, this one also depends on which country you're traveling to. For most parts, I'll use myself as an example, and I think it's been some of the things that people have said over here. You pack all the kaba and slit, the fugu, the kente and all that. You bring them here, and then you realize that you get to wear them like once a year, like one of them like once a year or something. So then you have packed a lot, and depending on the activity that you're coming to engage in here too, you may end up not wearing some of them at all, or most of them at all. So I would say you should pack more of casual clothes, ones that will help with your day-to-day activities and all, even when you start work, so you don't have to pack unnecessarily. Okay, that is for clothing, but I would like to talk about the hair too. It is very, very, very common that we just that come from Africa, we like to do braiding, depending on the time we're going to spend at the place. For me, I even did braids. I did this small rasta, and then I came in with, if you have that on, it helps you to have an ample time to get to know the salon system, how to take care of your hair and all before you take the braids off. Also bring along wig caps in case you need to change them, because what I've observed over here, even in the US, is that buying real good wigs are expensive. You get to know that you had left the good ones that you had back in Ghana only to purchase some synthetic ones here, even at an expensive. So just get a few of them. That is on clothing and also probably hair. Now I'll move on to food. I know we like to pack the food, but also some people may ignore it altogether. But what I'm saying is, pack some local foods. Bring some shito, bring some gari, bring some any food from whichever country you're coming from, so long as it's custom approved, okay, and it's legal to be brought into the country. Just get those, just so that you get you survive on those whilst you get adjusted to the ones that you are being introduced to, okay? So by the time you get introduced to that, you're okay. It's a smooth transition. So that is it for food. Also, a third point I would make is save up money. We want to travel outside, but we don't save up money. Not to be a burden onto the person you're going to stay with, or even as a student, you know more than ever that it is very necessary to have a good amount of money to be able to survive in the country you're traveling to. And so save up, okay, save up a lot of, a lot of money, at least that would sustain you, let's say for 3 months, you know, so that you'll be able to cater for your basic needs or immediate wants. And when you are traveling, make sure the person you are going to, or whoever is going to pick you up at the airport, knows the arrival date and time. You don't want to be disappointed. Look, being left at the airport is very frustrating, especially if you get to a country you've never been to and your help or the person to assist you is not around. It's hectic. So make sure you have the contact of the person both on your phone and written down, just in case one is not available, okay? You can always ask for somebody's phone to call the person you need to get into contact with, and also just have it written down. Now that is for preparation before the D-Day when you have to fly, you know. I was excited the first time I had to board a plane. I was very excited because it was a good feeling. I wasn't scared. I love thrills. So let's move on to the day of travel. How to dress when you're traveling. You may be coming from a warm country and going to a place that is cold. Well, regardless, just make sure you have a jacket on, because even if you are traveling from both warm to warm, inside the plane may be cold. So they may have blankets, but just have a jacket on in case you need to boost up, you know. So yeah, and then also make sure to dress comfortably. I know you want to dress up, you want to look the best that you can, but put on shoes that are comfortable, clothes that are comfortable, that will make your movement easy, you know, so that you're not stressed out. You don't want to wear the heels and all because a lot of movement. So just put on clothes or put on something that is, you know, very comfortable and you can move freely in. Please let me emphasize, dress nicely. At least when you dress nicely, you portray a good image of where you're coming from, okay? Because automatically when they see you're black, you say, oh, you're coming from Africa, or they don't have money, they don't have this. Please, we know we do have the money and we do have the flair, we have the things. So dress nicely, look good, not overly dressed, but you know how to look good there and still be, you know. So yeah, so in comfort and style. All right, and then the second point is on your hand luggage and carry-on bag, or it's just one of them. But make sure that your carry-on bag has all the important documents that you need for your travel. You don't want to put your passport and maybe immigration papers and all those things in your main luggage, because you will need them in the course of your travel. So always have them in your carry-on bags. Have your devices as well, those that you wish to use during this period, have them in your hand luggage. I know we like to stuck in some things there just to, you know, be able to send more things, but make sure you have the appropriate things in the appropriate bag and the one that is with you. Concerning liquids are not allowed, but I think it's allowed up to 3.4 ounces, including medication, okay? So medicines in general are allowed in your carry-on bags and stuff, but not the bulk of it. So just pick up the ones that you'll be using in the course of your travel. So if you need to take like 3 tablets during that period and those things. Pick those ones and pick the size also of the liquid one, you know, so that you don't have to carry the whole big thing, because the bulk one may be more like 6 months or 3 months, and you don't want them taking that away from you. So keep those ones in the main luggage, and then keep the ones that you need during the course of your traveling in your carry-on bag. Let's move on to the luggage size and items. First, know the flight that you are taking, what is considered the required weight and luggage size, so that you pack accordingly, okay? And in terms of packing, I know we like to bring the banchomore, the kubewa busheshe, the ayoyo, the ebro more, you know, we just want to bring everything that we can bring. Please know where you are going and know what is not there that you think you need and would want to send. You don't want to send things that already is there, because when you have excess luggage, you'll be paying between $200 to $300. And sometimes the things you are even sending are not worth that amount, okay? So just know, if you know you can get it easily there and that would enable you not to have excess luggage, please do so, okay? The bro more and all those things, we have some, you know, so just pack the things that you really need, okay? All right, so on the last point, which is very important, is being security conscious. Packing your things. I know also how we like to bring things to friends and family, and sometimes even people we don't know. All I'm saying is, you can take the things so long as you have space for it, but make sure that you have gone through the things thoroughly, because when you travel, everything in your luggage is considered yours and your responsibility. If they are illegal, they are yours and your responsibility. So you cannot give the excuse that it wasn't yours, okay? So all I'm saying is, please make sure to go through them thoroughly. If your gut feeling says that you shouldn't take something, don't. But if you think that this is safe and you want to still take along, please make sure it is safe and legal. All right, so also on security, your things are not safe until you have reached your destination. So I know we like to come out to meet friends. It's a fun time because, you know, especially if you're going to travel for a long time, your family members and friends who would miss you, want to come and see you off at the airport and have fun with you and all that. You still need to be security conscious, okay? I'm not talking about your family doing something or anything, but I'm saying that people anywhere, anybody can just, you know, be a threat or whatsoever. Just be security conscious of your hand luggage and your luggage as a whole, your carry-on bag, so that you are safe throughout the whole process. So that is what I have to say. Well, that is all I have to say. If you think these points are very relevant and they are good and helpful, I ask of you to like the video, and also if you've not subscribed, do subscribe. Until then, I want to say congratulations once again. It's I'm excited for you, and if anything, see you abroad. And also I have another video coming on cultural shock, because when you do reach there will be some things that you see and go like, really? I never knew things like this existed. Well, they do. And so watch out for my next video for examples of those, so that when you do see them, you go like, oh, Amina said it. Oh, her friends also contributed and made me know that. So thank you very much for watching my video. Again, my name is Amina, and I always say respect yourself, love yourself, respect others. Love yourself, be yourself, respect others. Thank you very much, and I'll see you. I'm out.